Hi, I'm Zenzele. Welcome to my channel, Zen Aesthetic. If you are new here, thank you so much for clicking on my video. And if you're already subscribed to my channel, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for my most recent subs. I really appreciate you all. And in this video, I wanted to, as the title mentions, talk about my first impression and overall impression so far of Navitus Perfume's most recent release from Sharita M, one of my absolute favorite fragrance content creators here on YouTube. If you're not following her right now and you are a fragrance lover, I suggest you get your life and subscribe to Sharita M. Her latest fragrance collaboration with Navitus Perfumes and my first ever full bottle fragrance from Navitus Perfumes is Peach Aurum. So if you want to see what my first impression and overall impressions so far of this fragrance have been, keep watching. So Navitus Parfums Peach Aurum is Sharita M's second collaboration with Navitus. The very first one was Mani Casanade, another fragrance that I absolutely love. At this time, I only have a 5 ml sample of Mani Casanade from Scent Split. This fragrance from Navitus Parfums is usually about $170. For Peach Aurum, right now there is a deal going on for 10% off and an additional all over body spray for free. I should also say that at this time, I have already smelled this fragrance and done my first impression recording. I will insert that here so you can see what my reaction was, because I find whenever I try to do first impressions of Sharita M's fragrances, I can never really just tell you everything about all my feelings in the first impression. So I will put my first impression in here and then come back and tell you what my overall lasting impressions of this fragrance have been so far. So before I put up my footage of my first impression, I wanted to show you the box that this comes in a little closer up. So this is it. And this is the sleeve that just comes off to reveal this luxurious box. And this is the fragrance. It's just an absolute gorgeous freaking presentation, in my opinion. I also love that it comes with this card in the back that shows what all the notes are. And I'll be reading off of this card in a moment. So here is the bottle. And looking at the fragrances on Navitus Perfume's website in this line, I can see that all of these bottles are unique designed bottles for the particular fragrance. And this one is this beautiful, like gradient red to yellow kind of treatment, which to me is evocative of the colors of an actual seasonal juicy peach, which I absolutely love. So let me read you the notes for this fragrance before I go ahead and show you what my first impression of this fragrance was. So the notes for Peach Aurum, which is described as a luscious, opulent, and bewitching fragrance, are top notes: baked peach accord, Turkish rose absolute, and amaretto. Heart notes are Sri Lankan cinnamon, condensed milk, and puffed pastry. The base notes are oak leaves and sugared musk, and the master perfumers who also collaborated with Sharita M on this fragrance are Bertrand Duchefort and Vincent Ricard. Okay, I'm not even really nervous about how I'm going to feel about this fragrance, but I do want to preface this first impression by saying that I'm not the hugest fan of peach notes in a fragrance, and that's not to say that I don't like the peach scent. It's just, it's never been one that I've gravitated towards. So if you are like me and are nervous about this fragrance, but also intrigued and want to try it, I've heard that it's not super heavy on the peach. And plus, which, since I have put my nose on Mani Casanade, I know that these fragrances are never one note. They're never linear. They're never like simple. It's very much going to be giving a lot of the other notes that are in this fragrance. So I'm not nervous about the peach in this, but I don't go looking for fragrances with peach in it. I guess that's That's what I should be saying. So anyway, I'm like losing my mind wanting to smell this right now. Love this atomizer. Very soft mist. Ooh. Okay, so okay. Okay, so I get this peach, a sweet peach. I do love a ripe peach though. Like in real life, I love a sweet, juicy, seasonal peach. I do. And I get that off top, and then I get the amaretto. And then I get the baked. Then I get the baked accord element of this. Wow. Wow. The puff pastry. This is making me hungry. This is making me hungry. That's what's happening right now. It's the puff pastry, the baked peach accord. That's what this is, right? Baked peach accord. There's some Turkish rose. Absolute. The amaretto. It's just so freaking delectable. It makes me want to eat whatever this is based on, whatever pastry, cobbler, liquory dessert this is based on. Like I want a fork full of it right now. Mm. I'm just going to spray this on a tester right now again and give you second impressions. Okay. What I get from this fragrance in the opening is peachy amaretto goodness. This is a fragrance that is yummy and delectable and sweet. And for me, the first impression that I get is I want this in a drink. Like if I was at a bar, I would order this, a peach amaretto drink. A wonderful drink for the cold winter. And also, it has a, for me, it feels like the holidays. Like this is just, oh my God. Oh my God. It's giving that baked accord, the baked peach accord now after the peach and the amaretto. It is so warm. It then makes me feel like I'm smelling something that is baking in the oven or something that just came out of the oven. For some reason, it was giving me a sort of a vibe of like Joe Malone ginger biscuit, like the spiciness of that. But this to me is more warm than ginger biscuit. So it's like a warm, boozy, spicy, baked peach, cobbler, yummy goodness. And then the warmth from the cinnamon and spices come through. It's just so good. I'm getting the same feeling as I got the first time I smelled this. Like I just want to turn around, go in a corner, curl up in a fetal position and smell this. I think I've said this before. I think I said this about Monty Casanad. Oh my God, it is so freaking cozy. It just smells so, 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 so good. It's so good. So on my skin, I get the baked peach accord right away. It is so warm. It is so cozy and yummy and wonderful. You definitely get the peach, but it's not like a punch you in the face, super cloying, super strong kind of peach. It's just like something I want to eat. Whenever I smell this, I get a little hungry. I'm just like, I want whatever this is. If it's peach cobbler or peach pie or peach preserves or cookies or something. Like, I want to eat whatever this was inspired by. This is all the dessert and the sweetness that you want for the winter. I think this is such a fantastic fragrance for this season, and I'm so happy to have it in my collection. I will say that the projection right now is moderate, which is fine for me, but I can see this getting much stronger after sitting and macerating for a while. So I will report back in a few months and follow up with you to see how this has changed, if it's gotten deeper and more complex, warmer, spicier, which frankly I'm looking forward to. So, oh my God. I'm sorry. This is precisely why. This is precisely why I don't do first impressions, because I don't know how to relax on camera when I smell something this good. I just yum yum noises, eyes closed, eyes rolling, just want to spend the rest of the day sniffing my skin basically. So, as far as who this fragrance is marketed to, I believe this is a unisex fragrance. It definitely doesn't give me the feeling of leaning more masculine or feminine. It's just a really, really yummy fragrance that I would say, if you like peach, definitely check it out. If you're on the fence about peach, definitely check it out, because the Sri Lankan cinnamon, the condensed milk, the puff pastry, oh, like I would put this on a par with Amora Cafe by Mancera. If you enjoy fragrance like this also has amaretto in it. In fact, to date, it's the only fragrance that I have in my collection with an amaretto note in it. If you enjoyed this, you should definitely check this out. I feel like these have a similar vibe, and I love this freaking fragrance for many of the same reasons that I love Peach Aurum by Navitus. Let me know in the comment section down below if you plan on picking this fragrance up, or if you have already, what your thoughts are, and as well, what are some of your favorite niche fragrances that are delectable and gourmand and warm and sweet for the cold winter and for the holidays. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Again, as always, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you enjoy content like this. Don't forget to thumbs up my video if you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in my next one soon. Bye.